sports fans, ASMR Sports, back in your business, and today is July 4th, so I'm not doing too much work, and because I threw my back out yesterday, I have not been super productive in any way, shape, or form. However, over the years, I want to talk about Pokemon, because over the years, on my ASMR channel here, I've got a lot of folks requesting Pokemon content, and I've a couple of times tried to do some Pokemon stuff, and I actually, for this video, I was looking up what Pokemon products I bought before and seeing what they would be worth now, because I have actually been thinking about maybe picking up some booster boxes of Pokemon to just kind of hang on to, and see if they appreciate in value. And I want to show you guys something here. Alright, so we're going to be doing a few things today. We are going to get into opening up some Pokemon cards here in a bit, but before we do that, I want to show you guys something. So I looked up which, because I can't really remember. I knew that I had bought like a Sun and Moon box. Sun and Moon is one of the, I don't know what you call it, like a set, I think, and then there's different sort of brands within that set. So this one is Sun and Moon, and then the brand is Cosmic Eclipse. So apparently I bought one of these at some point in the past, because I have a receipt for it. I have no idea what the hell I did with it. I think I probably opened some of it. I remember one of the boxes that I bought. I opened like half of it, and then just kept the packs around. And then one of my subscribers, actually I don't know if she was a subscriber, she just commented on a video, and she said her son was really into Pokemon. So I was like, oh cool, I'll send you the rest of these packs. So I sent them out to her, and never heard again from this person. And that's okay. I hope. I hope it wasn't a scam, and those packs actually went to a kid. But let's see. I want to see what I paid for. Okay, so back in April of 2020, I paid $92 for this box of Cosmic Eclipse, which now sells for $976. So that would have been a great one to hang on to, or to buy a ton of. And of course I didn't. I bought one other booster box, and I kind of feel like this first one I bought. Oh wow, that was a long time ago. So in July of 2008, I bought a Forbidden Light. So let me see if I can find that one. By the way, this TCG Player site is pretty cool. I just found out about it yesterday. I was watching some videos in preparation. And this guy was, on this site looking up values of individual cards and stuff, and of unopened. So it's pretty good. It's basically eBay for, TCG cards like Pokemon and Magic the Gathering. Alright, so this is the other box I bought in 2008, so a long time ago. And I paid $91. I mean, I think that most blaster boxes start off right around $100, maybe a little less for the less popular ones, and maybe a little bit more for highly anticipated ones, if there is such a thing. So I think I was paying about market price. Anyways, this one's now worth $468. So yeah, I've been wanting to kind of check that out for a while, and see kind of how, how the blasters that or the boosters that I had bought, in the past would have fared if I'd kept them around. And it turns out pretty dang good. So, yeah, that has me wondering if I should just buy, some booster boxes, and hang on to them for, 3, 4, 5, 6 years, something like that, and see what happens. My question is, are there any booster boxes I could have bought, from 2008 that would not have appreciated in value? My guess would probably be no. But, hindsight. So anyways, this guy right here is a retail, just kind of, it's called a premium collection box. And they make these for all the, sets and all the, subsets or brands or whatever. I think anyways that they started doing that at some point. I want to tell you when I bought this one. I actually bought a couple of these when I picked these up. And one of them I think I sold to somebody. I feel like we opened one for a video or something, but I might be wrong. Alright, so I paid $43 for this back in 2021, so that was over 3 years ago. I bought this for $41, and as you will see here, here it is. Shining Fates. Now it's worth $44.86, so if I'd put $41 in the stock market 3 years ago, it would be worth, a fair bit more than $44.86 now. So not a great investment, but it didn't lose money, and I think that's pretty important because there's plenty. Because I have to say, just about every sports card product that I purchased in 2021 is down substantially in value. Like, oh man, I got all these like 2021 Topps Chrome update boxes that I paid like retail MSRP for, and those were like, God, they were like insane, like $50 a piece. So sorry, I didn't show you the thing. So there's the. Although look at this, as recently as April, this was actually worth quite a bit less than what I paid for it, and then just most recently, it looks like the value went up. Although this is like basically the lowest price someone's selling it for, and then you can see the last sales over here. Boy, why can't you see my there? The last few sales here: $40, $45, and $38. It's kind of a mixed bag, it seems. So one thing that's cool about this site is that you can look up not only the value of the unopened stuff, but all the cards. So if I go over here and look at Shining Fates, this basically has all of individual packs. It has all of the cards, and I think sort this by, let's say, best-selling. Probably not too helpful, but we'll go high to low. So the unopened stuff is, selling for the most, of course. And then I presume the individual cards will start at some point. Yeah, so it looks like, wow, boy. Yeah, it's funny because you put sort by price, but then look at this. There's $5, $1.50, or 56, and then 60 cents. So yeah, I have to say, if the highest value card in this set is $5, I'm having a hard time seeing why anybody would want to open this stuff at the $40. But I don't know. My point is to have some fun, look at some Pokemon cards, and see what we see, and then maybe look up the prices on this site, so that's what we'll do. But it's kind of crazy. I mean, is it really true that there's like no cards worth like $20 in here? Even like the rarest of the rare, kind of crazy. I don't know. You Pokemon folks will have to tell me what the scoop is, but yeah, let's I don't know if there's gonna be an easy way into this. Probably not. I'm just looking at this list I've got still in front of me and seeing like if there's a Shining Fates like booster box on here. I don't see one. That's kind of strange. I don't know if there was never a booster box format or what. Okay. So yeah, these like retail collection, ultimate, whatever they call them, premium collections, usually had some like theme, and this theme is clearly this character Crobat. So you get like 3 cards, 2 regular size cards, and 1 big one. Of these, I think like one is $2 and one is like $1, so they're pretty worthless. We'll snatch them out of there. Oh, there's a card behind it, some kind of game card. And of course you get some little oh, actually, you know what? I was watching a video on how to play Pokemon, and I realized what this is it's a it's a coin you can flip for heads or tails. If you don't want to use a quarter or whatever, which is kind of nice. So that's actually kind of cool. Get to flip that for playing the game. I think there are. I'm gonna admit I don't know. Are there like dice in Pokemon? They have to be, right? I don't know. Maybe not. This is just kind of worthless. I mean, what do you do with a gigantic card? Could you play that if you were playing like, against somebody? All right, so here we have 7 total booster packs. I think that there's no in Pokemon. There's no distinction between like hobby and retail or anything like that. So it's just like all packs are the same. So these would be the same packs as you would find in a booster box. I will just maybe sleeve up the Crobat VMAX and Crobat V cards. I have to say I started watching like how to play a video, and it was like, I don't know, 15 minutes long, and the guy was like just like ripping through all of these rules and this and that and that and this and that, blah, 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 blah. And I'm just like, oh my god, I'm not gonna memorize any of this. So I mean, it's interesting to get a sense of it, but I wasn't gonna learn completely how to play there. But I started to get a sense of it, and we'll see the different types of cards. So these are these are Pokemon, right? These characters are Pokemon cards, and there are other kinds of cards. There are trainer cards, which have like abilities and kind of upgrades of like powers and abilities of your Pokemon, and then there are energy cards, which are needed to like do certain things. So those are the 3 different types of cards. So he would be a Pokemon or Pico. Trying to see what's interesting on here. I don't know, not a whole lot. Spinarak. Weasel. Rowlet. Trapinch. Alright, and now we get, so those are their, we get, I don't know if that's the same every pack, but in this one we got 5 Pokemons. And now we're going to get some trainers. Pokemon tool. Attach a Pokemon tool to one of your Pokemon that doesn't already have a Pokemon tool attached. Oh, I guess we got another Pokemon. So we got, was that 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Pokemons, 1 trainer, and now we get some energies. Oh, I guess they're kind of all over, huh? We got more Pokemons back here, and then another trainer. I thought they would be grouped together, but they are not. So no fancy, shiny cards like these two in that first pack, and I think that's true of most packs. So you get one of those cards once in a while, but certainly not every pack. And I think anything that's valuable would have to be one of these shiny cards. Let's take a quick look. I want to go back over to the site here. So Shining Fates, and let's get rid of the sealed product. So there's 88 cards, it looks like, in the price guide here. I don't know if I'm guessing there's more than that, but yeah, so boy, just a lot of worthlessness in here. So again, you know the box, I mean right now they sell for 40 or so dollars, and the most you can get is this card here, which can be bought for $5. This one can be bought for $1. I'm failing to see how this works. It kind of feels to me like the Shining Fates set is like a very bad one in terms of desirability and therefore value. So that's why everything's worth like 0. Would be my guess. We did get a shiny card in here, which will of course be worth nothing, but oh well, it'll be fun to see. Weasel, Rowlet, Trapinch, Snom, Grookey. Alright, so this is Sent to Scorch. Let's see if I see him over here or not. Well, there's the Crobat VMAX that I have right there. Oops, can't see my cursor. There it is. 10 cents. And there's the Crobat V, except that looks different than the one I have. So I don't know why. Oh, that's an ultra rare. I don't know if mine is an ultra rare, but I don't think it is. Alright, now I just want to kind of like go up here and put Sent to Scorch and see what happens. If this dude exists in other sets, then we'll find all of his cards. Sent to Scorch. Yeah, I don't see the one. Oh, actually, this is the one that we have. Actually, no, it's not. It's sort of similar looking, but like the art is the same. But this appears to be from the Darkness Ablaze set, which is not what it, but it the same. Colors are a little bit different. And in that set, it's $1.25. Oh, here we go. This is it. Shining Fates, Shiny Vault, Scorch V. Whopping 80 cents. You could have this for, looks like it was 91 cents back on April 7th. Took a little dip and now it's working its way back up. So 80-cent card we have here. Put that in the sleeve, why not? Now I don't think, again, any of these, non-shiny cards. This one, like the image is shiny, so it's a little bit fancier than this one, like these base. And it says stage 2. So my understanding is you have a Pokemon, you have one card of a Pokemon at the basic level, and there's a stage 2 version of that, and there's also stage 1, I think, is what I remember. So I think that might be the first stage 2 that we've come across. There's a stage 1. The wacky. So rude. Okay, so we've only gotten one stage 2, so that, I don't know, maybe that's worth something, but I won't look it up right away. Trophies, I feel like we've gotten doubles on a couple things already, but maybe I'm hallucinating. Okay, there you have it. 2 packs, I think, down. No shinies. Rain Splash. Weasel. Okay, I think we've gotten Weasel like 3 times. I gotta see if they're different. Or I lose my mind. And I don't think they are, folks. I think they're all exactly the same. So I'm kind of starting to believe that this set actually is only like 88 cards, so it's a very small set, I guess. More Pico, so this one has kind of a metallic finish to it, and I can't really figure out the rhyme or reason why that is. Like this one I can see because, it's a stage 2, so it's like an upgrade from like the base Pokemon card of that Pokemon. This one, the base, this is the basic, and it is shiny, so I can't quite figure that out, but Trainer, Float Cell, Trainer. I feel like I need to find one of my friends who plays Pokemon, which I have to say I don't think I could identify anybody. I know I had a friend who I don't really see ever, and his son was, I think, pretty big into Pokemon. So this is interesting because this is like the same card, but this one is foil finish, and this one is just a regular finish, and I want to see if they're exactly the same other than that fact, and I think that is true. There's no difference that I can tell in any of the text or the numbers. So what is is it just because they look nicer and then they theoretically have more value, but they actually play exactly the same as these, or I don't know. Energy, Team Yeltal, Thwacky again, Tropius again. Two more left. I wonder if we're gonna just get that one shiny card, the Centiscorch, in this box. Rowlet again, Trapinch, Weasel for the fifth time, I think. Coughing again. Shinx. Alright, so there's another one of those like foil looking ones. Actually, two in a row of the foil looking ones. This one's a stage 2. Ball guy, Tropius. Alright, so no shiny cards, just a couple of foil ones that I'll look up at least one or two of here. Although I feel like it's... Alright, let's try and see if we can figure out any of these little non-super shiny ones have any value. My guess is definitely not. Okay. More Pico. Still have yet to find the perfect arrangement of my mouse and my keyboard and my camera for this kind of operation, but I'll get there. Alright, more Pico. I want to put, what's this called again? Shining Fates. Okay, so that did work. Alright, so there it is over here. One whole set. Although, just looking at like how they describe some of these, like this one is called Shiny Vault. I guess that's like its own set or something. But like this one doesn't, this one doesn't appear. This is just like a non-foily card. So how do I distinguish, or is there a way to distinguish between that and what I have here, which is like a little kind of a foily card? I don't know. Let's look up Galarian Wheezing. Alright. There it is. Alright, so that says hollow rare. Actually it did say that, I don't know. Hollow foil. Okay, is that what I call them, I guess? And then there's like regular hollow foil, and then reverse hollow foil, and I don't know if I could tell you what the hell the difference there is, but it's 14 cents this one. So I don't know, it did say rare though, so that's fun. Next up we have Luxray. I don't actually know that putting Shining Fates is helping me out, but alright, there you go. 5 cents on this one. Olive oil 17 cents. Reverse olive oil 18 cents. Oh, well, what is, okay, I don't know. So is that then just the non-foil that's 10 cents? The olive oils are worth a little bit more. Okay, that would make a little sense to me. Just a little bit. Alright. Let's go Orangaroo. I also went looking for, because once upon a time I had some like some of those shiny looking Pokemon cards from those booster boxes that I had opened, but I don't know where they went. I think I might have given them away or something at some point to some neighborhood kids. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did. They were pretty excited that I had Pokemon cards, and I was like, oh, here, let me go get everything I own and give it to you because I don't like Pokemon. Alright, well, this guy has a lot of different cards in the different sets. This is the Shiny Vault one, so that's not what we have from what I've gathered looking up others. So we need to find a card that looks like this, but is not, but it says Shining Fates. And I don't actually see that, so I don't know if that means the card's so worthless that it's just not even worth listing, or maybe there's none for sale, so that's why, I don't know. But alright, so here's a Dreadnought. So, it's a very, nope, not the one. Here it is. Wow, look at that. 1 cent, 4 cents. And then normal 7 cents. Well, okay, normal 7 cents. Reverse olive oil 19 cents. I feel like I have olive oil or reverse olive oil, but hard to tell. Alright, more Pico. I don't see him. There's a lot of more Picos in a lot of different sets, so we'll have to sort through here. There it is. 1 cent. Okay. Again, I think that's for the base card. This is either a holofoil. I feel like maybe you Pokemon experts will have to tell me if I got this right, but here's my theory. Here's my theory, guys. So on this one, like everything but the image is like a foil, metallic foil kind of background. On this one, it's just the image inside that's got the foil finish. So one of these is a holofoil, and I feel like it's probably this one, where the card, the majority of the card is foil, and then this one is a reverse holofoil. That's my guess. You guys tell me if I got that right. So I think that's it. I think that's all. I've looked them all up. So there you have it, folks. It's fun. My question would be, well, I would guess probably not, but I wonder, like, so these cards here, like, I know you need a certain number of cards to make a deck, right, that you would play with another person. And I think it's like, I don't know, like this many roughly, or maybe it's like this many, but it's not like more than this stack. So could I just use this stack to play, or would this be missing some kind of important things that I would need? You know, unless I started with like one of those, like, because they have starter decks of this stuff, would I have to kind of have one of those? Or if I just open a complete like booster box, would I I still, that was kind of a downer. I have to say the values of the cards coming out of here, given the price of the unopened. Well, I guess it's just like sports cards, right? It's worth way more unopened than opened. It would seem, but I would hope there would have been at least a chance, you know, a slim, very slim chance to get something valuable. But it doesn't seem that's true for this particular product, so that's a little depressing. But I don't know. That might not be enough to discourage me from trying to pick up some Pokemon stuff, like some boosters, booster boxes, maybe cases, and hanging on to them. And you know, if I do that, who knows? Maybe I'll get excited enough to open some of them. So, all right, folks. Hope you enjoyed. I am guessing this video is probably going to attract some viewers that, you know, are not regular viewers of the channel. I mean, I guess every video does, because it's like whoever YouTube decides to send it to is who watches. But I've not done YouTube, or not done Pokemon content in a long time, so it might reach a new audience of Pokemon fans. And if so, I hope you'll like the video and subscribe, and maybe check out some other stuff, which admittedly is not related to Pokemon, but still pretty fun if you like ASMR and, you know, collectible cards. So, all right, folks, we'll see y'all next time.